Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP and the rest of these ISO cryptocurrencies. I'm going to talk about each one individually as we go along. When I show you the Ripple rails that are set up all around the world, keep in mind, most of those rails are also running parallel to XLM rails, and Qnt is also included in there as well. There will be multiple options when sending money, and the types of payments will differ, so using XLM may be a better option in some cases, and XRP may be a better option in others. But the glue, Qnt, will also be present. And I'll show you how as we go along. These two cryptocurrencies are not fighting each other either. In fact, they both play an important role and complement each other. They're so similar because the same people have worked on both. That's why they share the same price movements on the charts. I like XLM because it's the people's crypto. It is included in person-to-person payments, humanitarian aid, and it helps people sending money home get it there quicker, cheaper, and in a secure manner through remittances and on-off ramps. I like XRP because it's shaking up the corrupt banking world and taking away the massive fees. XRP also is now included in the banking of the unbanked as well, leveling the playing field. That's what XRP and XLM is doing. Thank you, Danny, for reminding me to mention XDC. This is one of the cheapest ISO cryptocurrencies right now, but that won't last. XDC will rise with the rise of digital trade, which is starting to evolve. This is one of the biggest opportunities in crypto right now, since you will be beating everyone else to this cryptocurrency. The $32 trillion digital trade finance market will be taken over by XDC. Imagine all that value running on this network. That's not all we will see. Massive amounts of tokenization happening on this network as well. Imagine every paper document tokenized as an asset, all on XDC, and the XDC cryptocurrency moving that value on a daily basis. The reason I covered the three X's first is because these three cryptocurrencies are going to be tied to moving a hell of a lot of money. And a lot of people are really overlooking XDC the most. But R3 connects XDC and XRP together. So does SPI. And I pointed that out in multiple videos in the past. You also see Stellar tied in there as well. You know, Stellar and that partnership that they have with IBM is game-changing to me. I think that is absolutely massive, and nobody's paying attention to it. But then you see Qnt holding the whole network together. We'll talk more about Qnt as we go along. Qnt, this is my Bitcoin. You either see it or you don't. Qnt is going to be a 4-digit asset short-term and a 5-digit asset long-term. Qnt is the operating system for blockchain. Think of it like the Microsoft of the future financial system, holding everything together, making sure that the network stays up and running. Qnt is also partnered with Hbar, Nexera, UST, LAC Chain, Oracle, and others. Just wait until Oracle's 430,000 customers start holding Qnt to utilize the Quant network. It will be a game over for anyone not holding this amazing asset. There's only 14.6 million Qnt. Think about it like that. And I even went on to say, I look at it like this. You could put your money into Bitcoin and get a possible 3 to 5x from where it is today. Or you can put your money in the QNT and get an easy 10x short term or a 50x long term. I like the QNT odds so much more. Plus, QNT is the future. Bitcoin is the past. And this is the first image that brought me to QNT, back when it was $19.97 per QNT. Just wait until the FOMO starts at $500 per QNT. Nobody wants it at $75 today. They think it's overpriced. But in all actuality, it is very underpriced. And when I looked at this, I said, I gotta be holding this cryptocurrency. It's literally tied to everything. It's the operating system of blockchain. Then there's IOTA. And this is the most overlooked crypto in the ISO list. And I think it's because it's hard for most people to buy it. Binance is where I got mine. IOTA should not be overlooked at all. It's a pioneer in the fourth industrial revolution. Think smart houses, smart cities, industry 4.0, machine-to-machine payments, and no-fee transactions. IOTA will absolutely melt faces when it finally gets going. And because it has zero-fee transactions, you will be paying in real time for things like energy, pay-per-use subscriptions, and more. Internet of Things will be tokenized on the IOTA network. IOTA is one of those cryptocurrencies that nobody looks at right now. But then all of a sudden, it's going to start jumping in price, and everybody's going to have it. It's one of the biggest sleeping giants in crypto. Algo. Here's a crypto that takes a lot of shit in this space due to the ties to the Clinton Foundation. But I urge you to look past that because Algo is a game changer in payments and beyond. Algo is tied to CBDC and transactions. Even Bitcoin is running on the Algorand rails in El Salvador. So when you see people buying a coffee with Bitcoin, it's not that Bitcoin is great. It's because the Algorand rails are great. The ecosystem Algorand has is also a game changer. It shows how well-rounded it actually is and how well-rounded the Algo token is as well. This is another sleeping giant that when it wakes up, people are going to be shocked. You know, I bought Algo early on. Back then, all it took for me to buy Algo was taking a look at the massive ecosystem. I also like that it was new life for Napster and BearShare as well. Then there's Hbar. People can say what they want about this cryptocurrency and spread FUD. I don't care. Look at that governing council. IBM speaks a million words in my opinion. Hedera has an amazing, well-rounded ecosystem as well, and is on track to process 100 billion transactions this year alone. Hbar is part of the new financial system, but beyond that, it's tied to healthcare, insurance, drone delivery, digital coupons, FedNow through Drop, and the US government. Hbar is so undervalued right now with the rest of the other ISO cryptocurrencies. I would not ignore the big names associated with Hbar. And that network keeps building out at a very, very alarming rate. You know, back in 2022 and 2023, when things looked like they were at their worst for crypto, Hedera kept building. It kept growing. Same thing with Ripple. More and more payment rails getting put in place. I couldn't ignore it. I had to buy the dips back then. Then there's Casper. And let me tell you, this crypto is also overlooked, undervalued, and underestimated. Casper is a pioneer in enterprise adoption and Web3. Also, Casper is writing the rule book on bringing AI and blockchain together. Casper is also going to be a huge part of the new financial system through their partnership with IBM. Casper has an amazing ecosystem as well, And at 2 cents, it's a steal of a deal. Because when this also goes live, when all this goes live, this crypto will be epic. You either see it now or you regret it later. You know, a lot of people gave up hope on Casper. They don't like it because it's inflationary. And I think that had to happen by design. I think that was meant to be that way for a reason. I'm just never going to lose faith in Casper. This is a great example of Qnt holding the entire system together. It also shows the connection to the other ISO cryptocurrencies. This is what is being built while people are bitching about the price of XRP, Xlm, Xdc, Algo, IOTA, DAG, Hbar. Some see the future, others will be tied to the universal basic income system. And the reason I said that is because this is your path away from UBI in the future. And you see Qnt in the middle, holding it all together. Everything is going to be connected to Qnt. DAG is one I didn't really talk about in this video, but DAG is another game-changing cryptocurrency. Nexera as well. But you see IBM positioned in here perfectly because IBM is going to play a massive part of the new financial system. And it's only going to get bigger as time goes on. This network is so big, it's hard to even put into words. And that's why I'm always urging people, you got to get invested. You got to stay invested. Ignore all the FUD that goes on in the crypto space. Ignore all the other retail investors when they're telling you this coin is shit and that coin's shit. Do your own research, but definitely get invested in ISO before time runs out. This could be coming very soon. The prices of these cryptocurrencies can change overnight. But you know, until it all happens, you gotta stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. I hope you're all enjoying your 4th of July as well. I will see you in the next one. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. Have a great night.